today I'd like to go through sales insights, and this is quite a big area, but hopefully it will give you a good flavour of what sales insights is all about. There's a vast amount of data stored within Dynamics 365 Sales and Office 365 databases, and Sales Insights provides a suite of features that analyses the information stored in these databases, presenting it to users in an easy-to-use, understand, and actionable way. Many of the features use artificial intelligence to further enhance analytics, making users more efficient and therefore driving revenue. If you have a Dynamics 365 Sales Enterprise or Dynamics 365 Sales Premium license, there are 4 features available as standard: the Sales Accelerator, Assistant, Auto Capture, and Email Engagement. Furthermore, the Assistant, Auto Capture, and Email Engagement requires Dynamics 365 together with Microsoft Exchange Online. If you have an on-premise version of either Dynamics or Exchange, then these standard features may vary slightly. What I'd like to do is to take you through each of these features, and then we'll also take a look at the premium features which are available within Sales Insights. So the first feature to take a look at is the Sales Accelerator. And if I just switch to my demo system of Dynamics, we can see that I'm currently viewing a dashboard. And over on the left, I can click on Sales Accelerator. Sales teams spend a lot of time identifying who they should engage with, when and how. And the Sales Accelerator is an engagement platform that helps the sales team understand customer needs. They can engage with customers by using multiple channels within one workspace. They can save time spent searching for the next best customer to reach out to. Information can be gathered from multiple sources. And as we can see here, we're currently viewing a lead, but within the same area, I can also be looking at maybe an opportunity. I can also view accounts and contacts from this area. Rules can be defined and to show what to show to users, and also users have the ability to enable filtering as well. The next feature is the Assistant. And again, if I just take you to Dynamics, and the Assistant, formerly known as the Relationship Assistant, helps your sales team track daily actions. They can also view communications through a selection of actionable insight cards. The Assistant comes with an out-of-the-box set of standard cards, which the administrator can configure, and then they can present different users, different insight cards in different areas of the system. So within Dynamics, if I click this light bulb in the navigator bar, we can see that we have an assistant card here, suggesting that I have 2 follow-ups to complete. Maybe I'm looking at an opportunity and I have an assistant card on the summary tab. And if I go and look at a lead, again, I may have an assistant card on here. So in the standard feature, all of these assistant cards can be changed depending on which area of the system you're in. The next standard feature is Auto Capture. And again, this time I'm just going to show you a screenshot, which is far easier to show. But within Auto Capture, we view the person's Outlook account, so the user's Outlook account, and based on the emails and meetings stored within their account, we can automatically suggest activities in the timeline. And this means that we minimize the amount of data users have to input in order to get information into Dynamics. The final standard feature is email engagement. And again, if I just take you back into Dynamics, And this time I'm going to click on the activities. And I've actually created an email engagement view. But as you can see here, these are all of the emails that I'm tracking. And over on the right-hand side, we can see when the email was last opened, how many times it's been opened, how many links have been clicked through, amongst other analytics. The great thing about email engagement is you can also receive notifications as soon as you receive follow-ups from your emails. If I go back to the Sales Navigator, another great thing about email engagement is this suggested time. So based on the recipient's time zone, we can suggest the time best, when's best to send this email, and that will increase the chances of, in this case, this lead opening that email. So those are the standard features which are available within Sales Insights. And now I'd like to take the opportunity to look at the premium Sales Insight features. And if you have a Dynamics 365 Sales Enterprise license, you can install and configure 3 premium features, which are the Sales Accelerator, the Conversation Intelligence, and the Predictive Scoring, albeit with a limited monthly capacity. So I'll just briefly like to take you through these premium features. And the first feature is the Premium Assistant. So the Premium Assistant basically allows you to create your own insight cards by using the Assistant Studio together with Power Automate. So rather than using just the out-of-the-box standard cards that come with the standard Assistant, you can create your own, which is really good. The next feature is Notes Analysis. So Notes Analysis, if I pop back into Dynamics, if I start typing a note in here, we can configure Dynamics to automatically pop up a little menu here. It knows that I'm trying to schedule a meeting, and then it can suggest a list of appointments for me to automatically create, rather than having to go through add appointment, so on and so forth. So again, Notes Analysis, analysing text which is entered, streamlining and minimising the amount of data input required by the user. The next feature is the relationships analysis, or relationship analytics. And depending on where you are within the system, you can navigate to relationship analytics by going through, in this instance, the Sales Insights card. And you can see here that we have relationship analytics here. And another way to view, or more information to see about analytics, I've just provided a bit of a screenshot there. So analytics is all about analysing the relationship between us and either the customer or prospect that you're currently working on. And it will look at the response times, so how long it takes us to respond maybe to an email, and how long it takes the prospect, the lead, or the customer to respond as well. And along with other analytic information, we can start building a picture as to how this relationship is progressing. Particularly useful if you deal with longer sales cycles, or maybe more complex sales, and really just give you a better understanding of the relationship. The next feature is the Who Knows Whom feature. So if I just pop back to Dynamics, and let's stick with the lead. So down here, we have a Who Knows Whom, and this uses the LinkedIn Sales Navigator to determine who else within our organization may know the organization or indeed person we're trying to communicate with. And again, this is using artificial intelligence. It's looking at the exchange and finding those connections. So it could be easier for me to approach someone that I know and work with, to find out more information about this potential lead or opportunity. The next premium feature is the predictive lead and opportunity scoring. Again, if I just take you back to Dynamics, and I'll stick in the Sales Accelerator, and you've probably seen there's a number in the top right here. And this is our predictive lead and opportunity scoring. And it helps the sales team focus on the leads which are most likely to convert or the opportunities which are most likely to close. Historical information can also be used to predict what's going to happen in the future. And if I just go and change to the Sales Insights card, and over on the right-hand side, we have a lead score. This is all still part of the predictive lead and opportunity scoring. And here we can have a look at trends. So we've got a visualization into the health of this particular lead or indeed opportunity. So we can see if this situation is improving or not. And you can see here, for some reason, this relationship is declining, or the score is declining. So it's on a downward trend, which isn't good. We also have premium forecasting. So probably best if I show you another screenshot of this, because it does rely on quite a lot of data. But during my last video, I showed you forecasting, and within forecasting, as a premium feature, it's possible to do snapshots. And by enabling snapshots at any given point in time, we can then make comparisons. And we can see how things have changed over time. And therefore, we can start building up trends, and we can do comparisons, and we can also make predictions. So by using snapshots, we can see how this forecast is progressing. The final two parts, the final two features of the premium feature in Sales Intelligence, let me just get rid of this, are Conversation Intelligence and the Sales Accelerator. So the Conversation Intelligence uses analytics and data science to gather information from call records. And combined with Dynamic 365 data, then gives you insights so you can intelligently manage your sales team and proactively coach them. We've already seen the Sales Accelerator as a standard feature. And as a standard feature, the Sales Accelerator uses assignment rules to determine what's displayed in the list. In the premium version of Sales Insights, the Sales Accelerator uses sequences, which is far more powerful. And sequences help sales managers basically enforce best practices. So it introduces a set of rules, and maybe you need to send out an email first and then make a phone call a few days later. Sequences can enforce that and assist salespeople to sell more. And that's it. That's a brief introduction to Sales Insights. I hope you found it useful. And as always, if you do have any further questions, if you'd like more information or indeed a demonstration, then please feel free to contact us.